All right, well, welcome to today's Healthy Fit Seniors. Today we're doing a Tabata strength workout. A Tabata is, we're going to work through one exercise. We're going to do 8 rounds of 20 seconds with 10 seconds of rest. So you get a lot of breaks, but they're short. So each Tabata will do 2 different exercises. I'll recommend different size weights for different exercises if you have more than one type of weight in front of you. Get your weights and make sure they're out of the way so you're not going to step on them. We're going to start right away with our warm-up. March in place with an arm reach, so tap your leg and reach your other arm up. We're going to march and reach, reach. Strong core. We're doing a little bit of balance here because we're on one leg. A little bit of brain exercise too, right? Opposite. 4, 3, 2, 1. Torso rotations. Let's grab one of our weights for this warm-up exercise. Place it in your grip. Rotate side to side. Warming up the core, warming up the spine. Make sure you're lifting that back leg so you're not hurting your joints. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your other weight. Hip hinge with a shoulder roll. Otherwise known, we're going to basically do a deadlift. So we want our chest open and wide. Feel your lower back engaged, yes? So those muscles, I want you to keep those engaged. Good posture. Tipping at the hip, down towards your knees, flat back. Do you still feel your lower back working? Good. Come on up. Shoulder roll to the back, nice and slow. All right, tipping at the hip. Nice flat back. Come on up, shoulder roll. Trying to release that tension from your shoulders as you do that shoulder roll. Tipping at the hip. This is our last one right here. All right, feet are parallel. A little bit more than shoulder distance apart, or shoulder distance apart is fine. Sitting back into our squat. Come on up, arms to the front. Soft elbows. Yes, we don't want to ever lock out the joints. Keep our heels on the ground on that squat. Arms are only going to shoulder height. Chest up nice and tall. All right, I see some knees caving in. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is grab that ball. This is gonna help with our alignment. Place the ball in the thighs and squeeze it there. Check your feet again for your positioning. Toes to the front, squat. You can even use your chair as a target if you wanna use your chair as a target. You're gonna tap your bum on the chair and then come up. Good. All right, set that down. Set your weights down. Set your ball down. Lunge with a chest opener. So stepping back into our lunge here. Your feet are parallel like train tracks. You can use your chair for balance as needed. We're gonna lunge and open up the chest and close. Open like you're giving me a big hug. One more. Switch sides. Same thing, your feet should be parallel. Knees coming down in alignment with toes. Open and close. And shake it out. Get a sip of water. We're all warmed up. We're going to start with our first Tabata, which is focusing on lower body and upper body strength. Grab that ball. Let's put it back in between the thighs. I'm going to come in front of my chair, so if you want to use your chair for a target, feet are parallel.
Are you using our weights also?
Yes, weights. Squat, and then you're going to stand, curl, overhead press. All right? Squat.
Do we have to use the ball?
The ball is for your leg alignment.
But I can't see it if I have the ball in my if I have the ball in my legs, it falls out my
Well, that's something to work on when you at home when you're getting up and down from the chair, yes?
Well, it has to do with my knees, I think, maybe also.
Last one. Rest. We kind of worked through one of our breaks. You gotta watch it. I won't give you your breaks. Here we go. Curl to overhead press.
We have to get up again.
Yes, ma'am.
This is round 2 of the.
This is actually round 3 because we worked through our break. I wasn't watching. Rest. You can even just sit here and rest.
Rest, okay.
Yeah, you got your 10-second rest. This is also your drink break. Anytime you want to drink during the break. Here we go. Last round of this exercise. So because we're doing such short stints today, the 20 seconds, there may be some exercises that you'll be able to use a heavier weight than normal because you're using it for a shorter period. All right, remove the ball. Our next exercise is a step back lunge with a bicep curl. If you're using your chair for balance, you're only going to use one weight. Another hand is going to be on the chair. Step back lunge and curl. We're going to keep this lunge stationary. Try not to swing the arms, nice and controlled. Rest, switching to the other side. We got 5 seconds more to kind of shake it out. Here we go. And curl. Try to keep those elbows close to your body. How are we doing so far? Good. Getting that blood flowing. 5 seconds left. And rest. Switching legs. Miss Myrna's wearing new shoes again today.
Huh?
She's pulling all the shoes out of her closet.
Yeah. I thought.
Yesterday she had new walking shoes on. Today she has another pair of new shoes. 4 seconds left. And rest. Switch the last time on this exercise. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those elbows closer to your body. Try not to swing your arms. Control the muscles up and down. This is our last one. And rest. Get a sip of water. We're moving into power and coordination. Anyone here ever do power lifting? Do you know what that is? It's lifting heavy weight, dumb deadlifts and squats and bench press. All right, we're gonna deadlift. So this is one that you could use a heavier weight. Tipping at the hip, chest open and wide. Come down like we did in our warm up till you feel that back. And then upright row, leading with the elbows.
It's a straight back.
Yes, your back should always be straight. Like you're sticking out your booty. Nice flat back, making that 7, leaning with the elbows to chest height. Rest. So assess, like, do I have the right weight for this exercise? You really want to feel it in the hamstrings. Here we go. Tipping at the hip. Leaning with the elbows, upright row. Your shoulders look tight. You need to do some foam rolling. Rest.
I've been exercising this week and this one shoulder.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tipping at the hip. Upright row. Again, you should feel this in the back of your legs, into your butt cheeks. You should feel your lower back engaged. Your core muscles go all the way around your trunk, and those ones in the back rest. These ones here in your small of your back help with your posture and keep you upright. We want to strengthen those to prevent back injuries.
Okay.
Here we go. Last set of these. How we doing, team? And rest. All right, new move. Lateral lunge to lateral raise. So we're going to step to the side and then come up, lateral arm raise. So we're using a long arm lever. Bring it up. If you have any kind of impingement in your arms, you can use a bent option. Okay, so if you feel any pinching or pain, and raise. Rest. That long arm lever is more challenging than a bent arm because it's a shorter length. Here we go. We're going to the other direction now. Lunge, pushing back into the glute. Lateral arm raise. You should feel the stretch in the inside of your leg here, yes? Good. If you feel any pain in this knee, shift your weight back into your booty. Take the pressure off the knee. And rest. We're going to be switching to the other side. Here we go. Side lunge. I always feel like a bird when I do these lateral arm raises. Caw-caw. Did y'all enjoy the warm weather yesterday?
Yeah.
I was outside with the puppy dogs, rest,
This is already full.
and I was in a tank top and I was breaking a sweat. All right, here we go, last round. Framing the knee, push back into the glute. Come on up, side lunge. It's not gonna be quite as warm today, but I encourage you to spend some time enjoying the outside because this weekend's gonna be a little chillier. And rest, get a sip of water. We're already done with our second round of work. Moving into our core and stability block. One weight for the next exercise. Wood chopper.
This I can do.
Chopping wood. So we bring the weight up and we rotate, chop the wood. And rotate. Make sure we're pivoting that back knee. Good. All right, rest. Shake it out. Well, we've got, that's good because we're going to do 3 more rounds. Here we go.
The other side.
Yep. I'll send you, you can come over to my house and chop wood. I'm going to use the fireplace this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I can go through a whole little box of wood in an afternoon to get the fire nice and warm.
I'm using a plate.
And rest. Using a gas fireplace like that is certainly a lot easier. All right, here we go. I find that the gas ones, though, don't put off as much heat. It's more for the enjoyment.
Right, that's what I had. Yeah.
Last one. Rest. We're gonna switch to the other side. Everyone feel this in your core?
Yeah.
Ready and begin. And last one. Great job. All right, standing bird dog with row. So you're gonna use your chair. I'm just rotating mine to the side so you can see from a different angle. You're gonna use your chair as needed for balance. We're gonna either kickstand the toe and tip at the toe, rowing at the bottom, or lifting the leg up, yes? Row at the bottom and you're gonna come up. So use that chair as needed. If you need the chair for balance, you're gonna only use one weight so that you can use the other hand on the chair, yes? Tipping at the hip. Now that standing foot, I want you to spread your toes out on the ground. Find balance. We're strengthening our ankle. I was chatting, you guys lost your break, I'm sorry. 10 extra seconds of work never killed anybody, right? All right, rest. Switch your lead leg. Since we did 2 rounds on the same leg, we're gonna do 2 on this side. Here we go, tipping at the hip. Remember, you can kickstand the toe if your balance isn't there today, or lift that back leg up. Leading with the elbows, squeeze those scapula together. We wanna create movement in the scapula. And rest. Scapula, your scapula are supposed to, when you move your arms, are supposed to slide like this. The actual scapula slide when you move your arms. Go ahead and go. I'm going to keep talking to you about the scapula. And when you're not squeezing and moving, they get kind of stuck, and it can cause shoulder pain and dysfunction in your movement. So this is great for moving that. One more. And rest. All right. What? So you need to use your core stabilizer so that you're not turning, so that you're not twisting. Make your muscles engage so that you're not turning to the side. All right, new moves. All right, set your weights down. This one you could actually use your weights if you have light weights. Squat with alternate punches. Squat, punch, squat, punch. Rest, shake it out. All right, here we go. Squat, punch.
14.
Keeping those heels on the ground. Try to get nice and low in those squats. I love it. Half of you guys are using your weights. Challenge yourself. Everyone doing something different. Rest. 2 more rounds of those. You getting your heart rate up? Here we go. Squat and punch. Miss Myrna is looking dangerous in the front. Anyone who smiles when they're punching, you gotta watch out for them, right? Last one. Shake it out. We've got 1 more round of those, and then we'll change it up to our last Tabata move. Here we go. Exhale as you punch to further engage your core. And shake it out. All right.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Half to front raise. So again, if you're using your chair for balance, you'll only use 1 weight. Feet are parallel for our first one. Lift up. and down. Lift up and down. Squeeze, pressing off through each one of your toes onto the ball of your feet and rest. All right, now let's take our feet out plie. Here we go. Lift and squeeze. Again, pressing off. We're using a different part of our calf muscle now. Engage that core, find that balance. This is great for balance and stability. And rest. Now toes close to each other, like pigeon-toed. This is the one that always feels weird to me. Lift and lower. We move to a different muscle head in your calf. Does it feel different?
Yeah.
How are we doing, Eugenia?
Getting water.
Last one. All right, we got one more round of these, so we're going back to our parallel calf raise. Nice tall posture. Engage your core, press off and lift. Squeeze. Squeeze those calf muscles at the top. Control. Good job. And rest. Get a sip of water. Moving into our cool down phase, hamstring stretch. Kick one leg to the front and push back into your glute. Soft knee. Hands on the thigh, the shin, or the shoe. Never on the knee. Do you feel like a good stretch up the back of your leg?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Take that leg now, that same leg that you kicked forward, and either place it on the chair for a quad stretch, or use your chair for balance and grab the top of your shoe. Quad stretch. Same leg. All right, take that foot back into a split stance. Same leg, yep. Sink down in that stretch so you feel it in your hip flexor, yes?
Yes.
Let's stretch out those calves that we worked. Press that back heel down towards the floor. Everyone say, ah. All right, let's do that on the other side. So you're kicking the foot to the front. On the other side, push back into your glute, soft knee. Hand on the thigh, the shin, or the shoe. Never on the knee. Rolling it up, quad stretch. Either using your chair for balance, placing that leg on the chair, or use the chair for balance. So you might have, if it's extra tight, you might have some scar tissue in there. You need to work on that mobility. Yeah. Step back into your split stance here. Sink into the stretch. Feel it in your hip flexor. Anytime we have an injury or a surgery on an area, your body is going to most likely respond with either some calcification around the surgical site for stability. It's how our body kind of tries to support an area like a broken bone. And it could have some scar tissue build up in the muscle tissue, which is not very pliable. Push your heel down. Feel that calf stretch. But scar tissue with a proper exercise and stretching can become more pliable. When I work with clients that have had total breast removals and they have like they have a lot of scar tissue and a lot of tightness, we can do exercises so that they can be able to raise their arm up. They'll start with their arm only up to here, and through stretching, they can learn how to get everything loosened up. The same thing happens with any kind of injury. All right, open your arms up like you're gonna give me a big hug. Bring your hands to the small of your back or lace them together and look up at an angle for a stretch. Feel that good stretch. Does that feel good on everybody's chest and
Coming to
shoulders?
get you to tell you that you left your light on.
All right, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great job with our strength class today. We're going to move into our stretch, mobility, and recovery. If you need to get a sip of water, go ahead and do that.